So, looks like we made it out alive. The Packers are sitting at 3-1. We survived a game against third string backup rookie QB Bailey Zappi. Aaron Rodgers, final drive, beautiful drive down the field, hits Cobb on a third down, gets the ball in field goal range. Mason Crosby makes a field goal, and we came away with a victory. I'm still sitting here a little bit like, man, my heart was pumping that whole game, especially the end there. I'm guessing you guys are late, and I'm just very, very happy that we made it out and we're 3-1, because there were some points in that game where I was thinking to myself, is this really happening? Are we going to lose to Bailey Zappi after Brian Hoyer goes down? And luckily, we did not lose to Bailey Zappi, even though it was super, super close. In the end, Rodgers was clutch. He came through when we needed him to, and the Packers got the victory 27-24. So that's the main takeaway. We got the victory, which at the end of the day, it's all that matters. You know, whatever happened in the game, clearly there's things to look at, and I can go into a little more depth, but we can exhale, because that was one of the crazier games in a while. I honestly, there's a part of me that misses games like that at times, you know, when it's down to the wire. There's just this excitement, this energy where you're just like, please, like, please don't miss this field goal. Please make this field goal. So I was feeling all those emotions, and I'm still, like, the game just ended, so I'm still feeling it, but 3-1. So, let's talk about this game now that, you know, I got the first part out of the way. So the first half looked absolutely disgusting on offense. Rodgers threw the pick six. He threw for like 44 yards. The Packers offense we were running the ball pretty well. I don't exactly know how many rushing yards we had, but Rodgers, I think he had his lowest passer rating or QBR in the first half, like all time. That's what happens when you throw a pick six. And of course, Brian Hoyer goes down in the first, second, sometime soon in the game. Brian Hoyer goes down. They're already missing Mac Jones. Bailey Zappi comes in. He probably didn't even expect this week to come in. Imagine last week, he's a third stringer, and now all of a sudden he's playing against the Packers at Lambeau Field. And he honestly had a pretty solid game overall. I mean, for what he was able to do when he didn't probably expect to play. Props to him for making big throws and playing well. The Patriots ran the ball very well, majority of that game. I mean, pretty much all of that game. The Packers defense honestly struggled a lot. The first half, we looked pretty good. I think we allowed 3 points total. It was 10 points overall, but that was because of the pick six. So first half, Rashawn Gary was getting after the quarterback, pressure after pressure. I think he had 2 sacks in the first half, was causing lots of damage there. But one of the big things of this game, Adrian Amos goes down with concussion. So prayers up for Adrian Amos. Hope he's doing well and hope he is ready to play soon. And hopefully he's, fully back and fully healed, and things go well for him. But losing him, Rudy Ford comes in to play safety, and Adrian Amos is so great against the run, and we definitely, missed that. And the Packers just, majority of the game, especially in the second half, it was sort of like a tale of two different games. 10-3 the first, or 10-7 the first half, because the Packers, I guess, scored 1 touchdown to Christian Watson on that nice little, end around. So that was nice for Christian Watson. But second half, much different game. Both teams were moving the ball pretty well. The Packers offense moving the ball pretty well. Romeo Doubs, a beautiful back shoulder throw from Rodgers to Doubs for a touchdown. Unfortunately, that one play where the Packers pretty much would have won the game with like 2 minutes left, Rodgers with a perfect ball to Doubs. He catches it, almost catches it, I guess. He has it in his hands, goes to the ground, drops it. Wasn't able to maintain possession when he hit the ground. Unfortunately, it was close. They challenge it. It stands, of course, incomplete pass. So we could have won the game there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to. But I mean, the biggest takeaway from this game is the Packers defense, even though they have the ability at times to make big stops. Like, there were multiple times in this game. Overtime, the Packers punt the ball. Defense comes in, stops them on 3 downs, keeps them out of field goal range barely. Huge stop by the defense. A few other throughout the game as well. But this defense definitely does have some struggles, some issues. We've seen them at times struggle against the run. Today, we saw them struggle against the run. There are multiple passes where the guys are just wide open. It's like they're just not even, there's no one even near them. And this is against Bailey Zappi, a rookie who I think shouldn't be making this defense look like he did at times. So there's definitely lots of things to clean up for this defense. For the secondary, of course, you're missing Jair as well. So when you're missing 2 of your top guys in the secondary, you may have some more issues like that, but we need to get that cleaned up, get the running game cleaned up. The offense, as I said, second half looked a lot better, moving the ball, passing the ball, and that's what we needed to see after the first half. Just the inability to move the ball in the passing game, wasn't there. But I think we're seeing, like, Romeo Doubs is making some big plays, especially on, I think it was the final drive of overtime. 2 little screen passes, quick little passes to Romeo Doubs for like 5-10 yards. I think we can see Rodgers continuing to build trust with Dobbs. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come up with that second touchdown, which would have been huge. But I think we're seeing improvement. We're seeing Allen Lazard. I don't know the exact amount of yards here for him this game. I don't have it on me right now. But he played really well, had a much better game. Randall Cobb, in big moments where Rodgers needs something to happen, he can look to Cobb and he can trust Cobb. So I think just having Cobb for moments like this in an overtime game, Rodgers can dial it up, find Cobb on a third down like he did today in the final drive to make it happen for the Packers. So there are definitely lots of positives, lots of negatives from this game. The fact that we did go, like if you would have said before this game, the Patriots will be starting third-string quarterback Bailey Zappi, was he fifth round, something in that range, and he took the game to overtime versus Aaron Rodgers, I would have said, what? No way. Like, that's crazy. The Packers should not be in that close of a game to Bailey Zappi, which I still think is the case. The Packers, on paper, the Packers should play much better than they did overall in this game. But at the end of the day, as I said in the beginning, we got the win. That's all that matters. We can fix the mistakes. We're sitting at 3-1. We're sitting pretty. I think the Packers will continue improving as we get healthier, and it's a good day. It's a good day. We're going to focus on the win. We got it. We got it done. That's all that matters. So that's my thoughts on the game. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more Packers content, and we'll see what happens the rest of the season. Go Pack, go, baby.